to the Craft House by April. Today we're going to be doing a painting with my kids. We are practicing a painting for their church class tomorrow for Easter. And we're going to be doing a really pretty sunset sky. We're trying to do a dark sunset sky with the 3 crosses on the hill. A very traditional Easter picture. So let's get started. Okay, why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Ben. I'm 9 years old. And
what do you love to do?
Play football and play video games.
Ben, he's 9. He loves football and video games. Keegan?
I like to play with toys and wrestlers, and I do like to paint. I do like to paint a lot, and I'm 6. It was my birthday one day.
Yeah, Keegan, 6 years old, loves wrestling and painting.
I'm about to turn 10.
He's about to turn 10.
In July.
In July.
And I'm so good at painting on plates and plates.
Yes. Okay, great. Well, let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and put their paint out for them of what we're going to start with. We're going to use the black in a little bit, but I'm going to give them their 4 colors. We're doing cobalt hue, bright red, bright yellow. Was that funny? It sounded like that.
Oh,
Mom,
And
isn't there
then
5 colors?
the last color is going to be Caribbean. Yes, there is. The black is going to be at the end after we get our sunset on there. We're going to start with our 1-inch brush. You have it?
Yes.
We're using wood palettes. They're 10 by 10.
I got that one.
Here, actually, I'm going to give you guys the one with the more paint. Okay.
We're not painting on the plates.
Okay. Listen, be nice to each other. I know you're brothers, but we're videotaping. So.
Why did Mom paint on it?
Oh, that is your palette. So we're going to put our boards sideways like this. Okay, just like you have it. Nope, put it back. Just like that. And at the top of this board right here, we're going to start by dipping into our dark blue. Okay, and you're just the top of it, okay? You don't want to go all the way down.
Okay, just the top.
Maybe half of the top. This is the first time we've ever done this painting.
I just want to go nice and sweet.
And I'm teaching it to a whole class tomorrow, so we wanted to test this out. So here's what it looks like so far. Just the top is blue, half of the first board.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, I'm
Mine.
going to get some water because we're going to need to wash our brushes out. Okay, so while there's still some blue on my brush, I'm going to dip it in the light blue and paint the second half of that board. Okay? So where it looks like this. Okay, get a little more light blue onto your brush. And while you're finishing that up, I'm going to show them what this looks like. So this is where I'm at right now. And what I'm going to show them to do is, while I still have the colors on my brush, running it down the middle right here. And we're going to start mixing the color in.
Mom, we did it.
Okay, so your next step will be to go over the middle section and blend in the dark blue. You can add a little dark blue if you want to mix that in. So it kind of, it creates,
looks like a sky.
yes, it looks like an ombre.
Right.
So there you go. You see how that looks? Okay, you can add a little darker right down the middle, Keegan, right here. Right in the middle of those 2 lines. Look at mommy. Look at me. Right there. Right in the middle. Yep. And put dark blue on top of that too.
Yeah, it is. See, Mom? It's like blue.
So if you can see, it's blended.
I was just playing.
You like it?
Just in case you didn't see it very well. Okay. Yes, very good. Perfect, guys. That looks so good. Okay, so now we're going to wash them off into the water. Not, just be gentle, okay? Push it down in there.
Mom, look, I'm doing gentle.
Look, you have to wipe off it on the side and then put it onto your paper plate, okay? Perfect. Good job. Now we're going to get into our yellow, okay? And we're going to do the bottom half of the second board.
Bottom.
The bottom half of the second board.
So right here?
The bottom.
Right here. Yes, perfect. So this is where we're putting the yellow on the bottom half of the second board. And I got some paint on the table. Okay.
Get it.
Good job. So, yellow. And you can go up just a little bit. There we go. So that's about how much I put mine at.
I
Okay.
just need what letter.
Now, I'm going to go straight into my red. Okay? You can wipe off the yellow. You don't have to do that. Just wipe it off. Okay? You don't have to put it in there. You do, okay, if you want to. You're going to need some more paper towels to wipe this off. Here. Okay. So with the red, we're going to now dip in. We're going to do the top half of the second board. Right here, guys, in between the yellow and the blue. In between. In between the yellow and blue. It's okay, we're going to mix them together anyway.
With
Just-
the blue and
Yeah, it'll make a purple color.
Oh.
So, once you get your red in between, I'll show you how to mix it, okay? Because we're going to want to bring out the orange and a little bit of purple. Add a little more red on there if it seems dry. Okay, now I'm going to show you a trick without washing your brush. You do not need to wash your brush. Look at me. You do not need to wash your brush, but just look at me. Okay? We're going to take this with a little bit of yellow, okay, in between the yellow and the red right here. And you see how that kind of blends it together, and then it brings out an orange.
Mom, I'm bleeding.
Huh? He's such a trickster. Okay, so look. Do you see how I've added some orange in there? Do you see? Look, do you see that?
Oh, so I have to get more yellow?
A little more yellow and put it in between the red and yellow. Perfect. That is fantastic. So this is where we're at right now.
Whoopsie.
And then, nope, you're okay. Keep going. Add a little more yellow. And you're going to put it in between the red. There you go. Make sure you get that corner. Yep. Pretty. Okay, so my next step is wash this out one more time. And make sure you get the drips off.
Do I have good?
Let me check.
Uh-oh.
And then dry it off. What happened? That's why I asked you not to do that. Okay, we'll fix it. Watch. Excuse me. Dry it off. Don't put it over top of your board. Here, I added some blue. Oh, crap. I added some blue back in. Let me make sure it's still recording because it might be
Wait,
tight
aren't you
on
gonna
time.
use yours?
Okay.
Aren't you gonna use yours?
What?
Yeah, that one was mine.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Okay, so the next step, I think that looks great. If you want to blend it a little more, you can add
Red.
maybe some more yellow right here in the middle to get it really mixed up and
Yeah,
going.
me too.
Okay, go ahead. Yep, right there. And just kind of really get in there to where it mixes to a orange color. You want to bring that orange, and if you want a little more red, just add a dab. You only need a dab of red. You don't want too much or it's going to take over your picture.
Yeah, I just got a dab in. You see? I just got that.
Good job.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. Just keep going. Don't go low. You don't want to take out the yellow. That's why I said a dab. Great job.
It's coming up the red.
Here, let me see. Can I show you something? We're going to add some yellow back in there. Because I know you didn't mean to do all that red, but that looks cool. It has a very cool fiery effect. Do you want to leave it like that? Okay. Yours looks awesome, Keegan. You're doing a fantastic job. Ben just needed help. Guess what? You didn't need help, Keegan. Look at me. You're doing great. He accidentally got too much red on his. I was just helping him. So now, if it's washed off, we're going to go into the light blue just a little bit. Look. A little bit. Start small.
You see?
And then go right here in this
Hey,
crack
I do.
between the red and the blue. And really mix that together. It's okay, look. There we go.
I just need a little.
And I'm going to come show you guys what this looks like.
Oh my gosh, look. Mom, that
Mhm.
does make it purple.
Yeah.
Mine's not going purple.
Bringing out the crosses at the bottom.
Mine's not turning purple.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Wait, do we need the yellow down there?
So I like this, how it's going. I'm probably going to leave it.
Mom.
I'm also trying to do a video. What?
Do we need the yellow right there?
Huh?
Do we need the yellow right there?
Well, we should bring it down a little further. That's probably a good idea. Keegan, take your yellow. And we're going to bring it down about halfway.
Oh god, I didn't even move it off.
We're going to bring it down about halfway. Make sure you dry it off. Okay?
Just like this.
Yep. Keep going about halfway down this board here.
Oh, I see it. Inside. Ah, I'm sorry, Mom.
What? Okay, so I'm good with mine. What'd you do?
Yours a lot.
You're absolutely fine. I want it down that far. Keep going. I'm going to go ahead and show them what mine looks like and where we're at with it. Okay. If you want your sky to get a little darker,
Oh, I need it.
Yeah, I just need to mix.
you guys are doing great. Keegan, are you done? Because I'm going to show them yours.
Yep, I'm done.
Okay, we just have to let these dry.
Wait, what about
We're
the
going to let
crosses?
these dry. Well, I'm telling you right now. Are you ready? I'm going to let these dry. And then when they're dry, we're going to add the black hill with the 3 black crosses. So this is Keegan's. Are you done? This is Benjamin's. And then this is mine. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to add a little dark, make it a little darker up top.
Mom, look what I'm trying to make. I'm trying to make a pretty sunset. You want to see?
I like it.
You want to see, Ben? I'm making a little sunset.
Kind of make it stormy. I like it. I like it a little darker. Okay, so I hope you like it so far. And we'll be back when this is dry to put on the crosses. Okay, so I am going to show you that I'm going to pencil mark this. I think it'll be easier for them. I'm probably going to want to go up to here in the middle. Okay. And then over here. And I made my pencil marks. So I'm just going to make a line showing how my hill is going to go. And then we're going to do 3 crosses.
The greatest catch.
1,
Greatest catch from every team this season. Starting off with the Browns.
let's see, we'll go across right here,
Okay, for that,
2, okay, These aren't perfect, but it just shows them where they're going to be putting in the black lines on the paint. So I'm going to get them back in here and do the crosses, and then we'll be done. Okay, they have their black paint out. They have their pencil lines set, and they have their instructions. Now you can't play like that once the black is on there. You're going to do this very carefully, okay? Okay. So we're gonna start, but I'm using these teeny tiny flat brushes. Okay. We're gonna dip into our black, and we're going to trace the line of the hill. Look at me. We're gonna trace this line of the hill. And then add more black if you need to. Oh, don't worry. You're fine. Hills aren't perfect.
What? No. No.
You're doing
No
fantastic.
way.
Good job.
I never done that.
You did so good too.
I didn't know that I could do that so good.
I know.
Maybe God believed in me.
I think God believes in you. Yes. Good job. He's going in on the crosses already. Because he has the confidence now. I'm going to show you what this looks like so far. And then you're going to color in the entire bottom part of the hill. Hey, slow down. Slow down. Look at me. Stop. Let's focus on the bottom of our hill first. And then we're going to get to the crosses. Let's stay on point together.
I already got them.
You want to completely color in underneath the hill. Okay?
So it was actually a black hill.
Because it's dark. It's in the evening. There's a storm coming. Do you remember? There's a storm.
If you done this color,
I think we're going to have to watch The Passion or a good old-fashioned Easter. Jesus Easter movie.
Mom, so Easter was the day that Jesus
Easter is a...
rose from the dead?
Yes, Easter's the day he rose from the dead.
Not died.
Right.
Just rose from the dead. Well, I mean, you can't really say die, like was put on the cross, right? Uh-oh.
It's okay.
Got on the
It's
ball.
okay.
yeah, it's okay, man. But I feel sorry for you.
Why?
Cause
So here's my hill and my sunset so far.
huh?
Are you saying you're doing better?
No,
That's your.
I think he means he felt sorry for you because you accidentally dripped it or something. I don't think it had anything to do with your picture. Because you guys are doing fantastic. And when you're ready, we can go ahead and get started on the cross.
And Ben, good job. You're doing good.
While they're finishing painting their hills, I'm going to show you up close how to do one of the crosses. So I'm going to go and use the fat side down, and you just want to go as flat as possible because the width is already going to be perfect.
No, you have to wait for Mom.
You wait for Mommy. Wait for me, okay? I can help you adjust that. Just hold on 1 second. Okay, and then one across. Just like that. And we're going to do that to the other two as well. Okay, boys, let me show you what we're doing. On the cross, look at me. Look at me. You're going to use this because we have the perfect size, right? So all you need to do is go straight down. Straight down, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Dip it again, and then go straight across.
Like I did my first one.
Yes, very good. Very good. And just take it straight down into the hill. It's got to touch the hill because it's inside the hill. They put the cross inside the ground.
Yep, I did that.
Good job.
Mine looks pretty.
It does. And there's
And
Mommy's.
And Ben does.
How does mine look?
Ben, do you think Mom's look prettier than both ours?
I think we both have pretty ones.
Watch what you're doing when you're painting. Okay, so here is my finished products. And I'll show you the boys's.
Finished.
Keegan has to thicken up one more cross and then he is done. Here's Benjamin's. And here is Keegan's.
Ben, look at mine.
Very
Mom put that
nice.
much paint in mine.
So boys, what do you think about your cross pictures?
Great,
I love
and
it.
this is how many paint you gave me.
Yep, so you love them. And what do they remind you of when you look at them?
Mom, the day that Jesus died on the cross.
It made me think of loving my family more.
Loving your family more? That's so
Loving
sweet.
the Lord of God and
Loving
the
the
Spirit.
Lord of God and the Spirit.
And Lord
Uh,
of everybody.
He's a poet like his daddy.
Geek.
Guys, you did
Guys.
absolutely fantastic. Hold up your pictures. Hold them up for them.
This is my picture. This is my picture.
Hold up your picture.
I don't want to touch the paint, Mom.
I'm not.
There you go. And say thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for joining us today.
And hopefully we'll see you soon.
And hopefully we'll see you soon.
Soon.
Okay.